I should introduce myself first. I'm Michael Levy of Transition Santa Cruz. Welcome to the Transition Santa Cruz Potluck with a Purpose. Great. Well, I want to say just a couple things about Transition Santa Cruz, both for the people who have not already become familiar with Transition Santa Cruz and also for people who are. I find that even though I've been with Transition Santa Cruz since the beginning, sometimes I really need to refocus on, okay, now what are we doing exactly? Because it's such a huge project that we've taken on, and it's really important to keep the focus. So if you look at the top of our website, transitionsc.org, our mission statement is right there, and we kind of use that as a compass to refocus. And it says that we're a catalyst for the relocalization of Santa Cruz. And that was an attempt by using words with a lot of syllables to cram a lot of meaning into something pithy and short. Basically, a number of us were very concerned with the large changes which are already underway in the world and how they're going to affect us here. Climate change, peak oil, which means the declining of our energy supply. And we started to look at some positive ways to address these things. And really the whole idea is that this is turning crisis into opportunity. And these are huge crises which are, I don't know that, at least not in the kind of numbers of people that they will affect, I don't know that our species has ever faced these kind of crises before on this scale. And but the paradoxical thing about them is that when you take a look at them, you have to address them on this local level because we can't wait for governments and large institutions to address them for us. I'm feeling like the sound is fading a little bit. Can everybody still hear me? Okay, good. Oh, okay, I just wasn't used to that change. So in any case, it's us at the local level that can really do a lot of the things that need to be done. And what I really want to share with you tonight, I promised the water group I wouldn't prattle on and on for a long time, but one thing that I wanted to share about this is what I've found most wonderful about doing this transition movement is the people that you get to be with. Because just like all of us here tonight, we get to come together as people who are thinking about these kinds of issues. And it's so much better than sitting at home and, you know, watching Mad Max or something like that, or, you know, whatever. Or even watching something inspiring at home, which is also good, but to actually come together with local people and see people face to face, which we do this every month, so we're starting to recognize faces more and more. And to be together with people who are thinking about these issues and then actually taking action is a real pleasure. And together we've done things like install community gardens together by bringing a whole bunch of people to one place in one day and doing a buttload of work. And we've done big community workshops to look at the food supply and the transportation situation in Santa Cruz. We've done classes. Julie back there led a wonderful summer class that people came to every week at Loudon Nelson Center and got to really become inspired by seeing each other once again regularly and learning about what needs to be done for this transition to really a different kind of society, which is what we're looking at. So I really want to encourage everybody here, if you haven't already, to keep coming back to these kind of events and get involved. There's a million things to do. And we're always in need of more people to do things. Over there, there's a list of our existing working groups. Those are just the existing ones because we're going to develop more with your help. But we have food, transportation, housing and land use, a neighborhood community building group, Heart and Soul group, which works on the inner aspects of transition, and of course tonight the water group will be presenting. So that's my hopefully inspiring sermon for the evening. And I want to encourage you, if you're not already on the Transition Santa Cruz email newsletter list, to sign up. There's a sign up in the back of the room. And Julie, I'm wondering if you can help me, Julie Boudreau. Can you help me by grabbing the donations box? I'm going to pass around the donations box. It costs us a little bit of money, although thanks to the fact that this is the Grange, and it's wonderful that we have this site available. And I want to thank Takashi for helping us so much. Takashi is the manager of the Grange, site manager. We get it reasonably cheap, but it would be helpful if everybody puts in, $5 or $10 or something like that. Let's face it, this is better for the soul than the average movie at Cinema 9. So pay accordingly, and it'll really help us be able to continue doing these things.